Welcome back. Now, South African telecoms giant MTN has denied an allegation that it had illegally repatriated $13.92 billion from Nigeria, saying the claim was without merit. Lawmakers in the upper house of Nigeria's parliament agreed on Tuesday to investigate the allegation that MTN, Africa's biggest telecoms company, illegally transferred the money out of Nigeria. The allegation threatens to raise tensions between Nigeria and MTN just 3 months after the South African firm agreed to pay a reduced fine of 330 billion naira in a settlement over unregistered SIM cards. MTN is the largest mobile phone operator in Nigeria, which accounts for around 1/3 of the company's revenues. The company has threatened to pull out of Nigeria during the dispute over unregistered SIM cards. And to the Nigeria's debt market, Ekele Onor, her fixed income dealer at Diamond Bank, joins me now. Good afternoon, Ekele.
Hi, good afternoon.
So what general sentiment have you observed at the markets today?
Okay, in the market today, we've actually seen a very bearish market, both on the bond and the treasury bills. And the bearish nature of the market for the bond can be attributed to profit taking by institutional investors and banks as well. However, for the treasury bills, on the short end, that's what we've seen. There's so much activity that we've seen, and that could just be as a result of funding needs by considering the low liquidity in the system.
All right, the bond auction calendar for next month was released yesterday. So in terms of liquidity now, what are your expectations?
Okay, the calendar that was released yesterday, that's for the fourth quarter of the year. Comparing it with the third quarter, we could see a drop of 55 billion of amount that the federal government is willing to borrow from the bond market. This could actually be in line with the federal government's resolve to reduce the cost of borrowing. You know, if you just look at between April and June this year, records show that the federal government has already spent 217 billion in servicing the domestic debt. Secondly, I also believe that this could also be in line with the balancing that the federal government wants to achieve between the domestic and the foreign debt. As we stand now, we have 16.2 trillion debt, both domestic and foreign, of which 13.1 trillion is for domestic debt and 3 trillion is for foreign debt. So you can see that there is a whole lot of gap between the two.
All right, thank you very much for that update, Ekele. Now, Ghana's gold output rose 38.6% in the first half of 2016 to 1,993,850 ounces from 1,438,656 ounces a year ago, boosted mainly by new mining operations. Africa's second largest gold miner after South Africa earned $2.43 billion from gold in the first 6 months, compared with $1.75 billion in the same period last year. Gold is the single biggest revenue earner for the West African country, which also exports cocoa. It is currently under a 3-year aid deal with the International Monetary Fund to restore fiscal balance to an economy dogged by public debt and high inflation. And that's it on the program today. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Chimizi Obiwagu. Good afternoon.